stabbed by a toy.
Kinky. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome back to Bad Fanfiction Night. I am your host, Remy McNeil. Joining me, as always, is the wonderful Twilight Guardian.
Hello.
Today, we are continuing our dive into Shadow of the Conqueror by Shad Brooks, aka SHADIVERSITY. In the last one,
dumpster.
we had a blue balling of combat between Shad's totally not Mary Sue, do not steal Dalen, and Arik, his companion that's basically supposed to be his conscience. He's effectively an overgrown, sticky bread producing version of Jiminy Cricket.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, who last chapter, put him up against a wall and put him in his place.
Yeah, and more sticky bread.
I cast
Let's
fantastic
open our
sticky
bakery.
bread. Thank you, random fandom. We can all enjoy some sticky bread.
Let's have a whole bakery.
Everyone, like a priest giving out communion. He's going to Arik is going to go down the line. Everyone on your knees, mouths open, and allow his sticky bread.
No.
What is this? The Catholic Church?
It's been a while since I've gone to church, but I don't think that's how they do communion.
Well, we do in Shad's world.
I suppose that's perfectly fine. Alright, I'm gonna go take a shower. I'll be back at the end of the stream.
No,
What is
you
that?
don't get to escape, motherfucker.
Call me back when it's time to watch my hero.
What is that?
There's no escape with your child.
Right into your
Come back here at once.
Okay.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
You got some pipes on you.
All right,
Put this
Satan.
man in a TV
I was
show.
gonna
That
say,
was some
Zero, are
voice
you going to
acting.
say no to the Oracle from the fucking Jack and Daxter game?
Man, I hope I've asked him to speak the normal language, but you know.
Do not make me unleash Stitch upon you.
Jesus.
That's what I'm about. All right, anyway, yes, so that's basically what happened, and then they started on their adventure to a... Oh god, I'm blanking on what they were fucking doing.
The capital?
Yeah, they're going... Well, I know they're going to the capital to try and forge documents. At least Arik doesn't know that right now, but Dalen does.
Dalen's still doing a bad job at disguising himself.
Yeah, Dalen is still LARPing as his old genocidal self. So I just got here and heard open mouths. What the fuck, man? Look, man. That's just what you get with this story. All right, you get open mouths.
Case in point, he got accosted by what I can only assume is like a gang of like dwarves. Yeah, that's what.
Oh, right. Did they kick their
Oh,
asses,
shit,
or is
yeah,
that going to be in this
happened last-
episode?
No, he kicked their asses and almost killed them.
Immediately.
God, it is impressive how I forgot that fucking happened. This entire book has so far been very fucking forgettable. It's painful how little of this seems to matter.
It's painful, all the painful descriptions. Sorry.
Put a pin in that, Celtic.
Yeah, well,
There's a pin for my opinion?
apparently.
Actually, that ironically works.
Yeah.
It is an
Okay,
opinion.
I was going to say,
opinion without the word pin.
my God, people, stay in your fucking lane, Zero. Holy shit, man.
We've been doing this the same time.
All right,
talked a lot
all
about
right.
bidding yesterday with
Well,
the Covenant.
two-lane roads.
Let us get underway with this. We have 19 pages in this chapter to cover. So that means we'll swap out at the 9.5 page. No, 9 is 9. No, it'd be 9.5 pages, right? That'd be correct. So 9.5
Roughly
pages.
that, right?
We'll swap out between me and Twy. Everyone, please remember the rules that I and Twilight are the priority speakers. If we are talking, we expect all of you to quiet down real fucking fast. We do very much enjoy your comments, critiques, jibes, and jokes, but we need to keep in mind that we want to kind of stay on a nice, even tempo and accidentally knock the microphone. So just be mindful, and if we tell you to quiet down, you have already gone too far. So be wary. All right? All right, everyone good? All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
Chapter 14. I never dreamed the aristocracy would go so far as to attack their own people, innocent people, just to get at me. The aristocracy hadn't even implied that they might be capable of such violence, which is why I had thought my family was safe at the gathering. Oh, that's right, his family was killed. Oh no. I
Yes,
don't know
very
who
sad.
is.
Oh,
Play the world's
smallest
tiniest
violin.
violin.
Wah, wah, wah. Cry about it,
Couldn't
bitch.
happen to a better guy. Some said I rose up against the aristocracy for the people. Some to fight tyranny. Some for power and my own glory. But the truth is that it was all for revenge, plain and simple. They had murdered my world, and I would see every single one of them receive the same punishment. I called on the people and gathered those in the army loyal to me, attacking every single barracks loyal to the aristocracy. They would pay for kicking me out of art school. It was a quick and efficient, if brutal, war. My desire for vengeance was tempered by my need for it. Thus, I was methodical in my tactic. Wait, what? My desire for vengeance was tempered by my need for it.
Don't worry about it.
Huh? My desire and need would temper
Desire
each
tempered
other?
by need.
That makes no sense. That's a bad
Yeah.
sentence.
His,
You
you
double
get, I guess,
contradicted yourself.
Who-
I was
The
going to say, my desire
idea-
for vengeance was tempered by the fact I had like 10 people on my side. Because
everyone
all of
kept
us have been
dying.
fucking
He lit-
genocided.
The enemy
Twice!
kept genociding his people.
the idea is that like he wanted revenge so bad that he like threw himself 100 entirely percent into it so that he could have his revenge, maybe. But okay.
This is a line of, man, this is such a good line. I'm so deep. And he just didn't bother really, like, he was so adamant about how cool this was without really letting it sink in. I've been there before. I understand what that's like. But
This is why you read out loud and also to other people.
I've had piss stains more deep than this.
You can
Nice.
literally-
okay, on one hand, I mean, I can believe that. On the other hand, ew.
Alright, so,
This is not
You
deep.
haven't
You
been
think about things
I was-
differently
No,
if you
wait.
hear them.
Wait, you
I-
can't say that. I know nothing will be canceled by Visa and MasterCard.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Oh no, well, I'll just say this. I've seen them. I meant to say that originally, but my brain went a mile a minute, and I said have instead of.
Well, too bad. You are now burdened with that. Silver Raven, why that gif?
It's deep. It's just deep.
You got
So
how can the
right.
aristocracy do this to the
Endless
family of me, the dictator? He's not a dictator yet. Like he's not. He's this is the origin of him becoming the dictator, which so far has only painted him in a positive and redeemable light.
Yeah.
As all dictators are, of course.
Oh yeah,
Um,
totally.
My desire for thus I was methodical in my tactics and brought every skill I possessed to bear. At no time have I ever acted with more mastery over war than in the revolution. After a few months, the remaining army sided with me and we took the capital. Why? Why did they side
It's
with you?
stupid.
Was there a let there eat cake moment?
Yeah, you're just skipping over a
Probably.
lot of vital information when it comes down to it. I guess I'll take your word for it, but that's really weird. That doesn't typically happen in war, as I understand it.
And again, the aristocracy did basically commit a genocide, so who's to say they didn't commit 3 more in the meantime?
Well, if I remember correctly, which is hard with this book, the aristocracy were being assholes. Only 100 of the army of his, that of the million or something that went fucking down to fight the Shade, came back.
Yep.
So he's already like 0.001% of a surviving military force. But then after that, they were angry at how abusive the aristocracy was, so they revolted, and in the ensuing initial revolts, only 10 of them survived? Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah, only 10. Only 10.
Well,
Sure.
I think it was the aristocracy specifically wanting to assassinate Dalen that the 10% happened.
That was he still had his loyal soldiers there.
Yeah,
Is
so
this something we
then
need to pin
somehow he
later?
managed to muster enough military force to lead a revolution.
With only 10 guys, unfucking likely.
Allegedly, he had friends, but I guess not. I don't understand how
Okay.
any of this works.
He entered.
Okay, so either him and his 9 mates were some of the most cracked out guerrilla fighters that have ever stepped foot on planet Earth, or whatever this infernal dimension is.
Stop it
Or,
right there,
um,
because it doesn't matter what your second one is. If it overpowers them in any way, it's correct.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's
Point
that's,
taken.
that's about
good
what
Good
it is.
point.
Robert Glending,
Simple.
ding, 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 ding. 5 gifted memberships. Congratulations to the 5 people that got caught in that. Enjoy your access to all the fun emoticons.
No, I'm with Zelena and Chad. They were 10 really well connected guys.
Hey.
In what
And-
way?
All
Were
right.
they fueled by sticky bread?
Dalen found the coach heading to Treramain. It was driven by an enclosed Darkstone driver and could make the trip several times a fall, though a sky coach would be faster still. Lightina Devashion.
What?
I'm sorry, I gotta lean back for that.
Excuse me, what?
Lightina Devashian, with her daughter of the same name, as well as Jerome Hanathor, Daime Frendon, and someone Dalen didn't recognize waited to board the coach. They
I was
all
gonna
eyed
ask, by the
Dalen
way.
just what?
I was gonna say Gesundheit.
Yeah, I've just been sneezing the last 5
What?
minutes. I gotta actually start reading now.
Yeah.
They all eyed Dalen distrustfully, though the Devashian spirit Sprit?
Right?
Is it? I mean, maybe that's a word that we don't know. Someone please Google it for me.
I am Googling.
The Devashian Sprit blushed when Dalen's eyes passed over her. That man looks just like like Adolf Hitler.
So
Nobody play
I'm
the soundbite.
saying, yeah, please don't. I looked up Sprit
You
and
Still at 0 volume.
no, there's nothing here. Wait, a
So-
small spar. Wait, a small spar reaching diagonally from low on a mast to the upper outer corner of a sail.
So how did
Okay,
they
that-
do that?
What?
So what you're saying is she's wooden as a
Well-
character.
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
As the rest of them are.
At least the Le Donneurs had all cleared out. Dalen had only so many brain cells to lose.
You sure about that?
Wow.
That's what people in a medieval setting say.
Yeah.
Like
Like he had
three
like he
to
had a
begin
need to
with.
begin with.
Dalen rolled his
Yikes.
eyes and turned to Arik. Let's right up top. Dalen, you're not a top. Arik nodded, but before they could pay the fare, the captain of the local civic guard, Edom Davenday, approached them with several constables in the step. Captain Edom's brush-like epaulets on his shoulders made him stand out. He had no other defining characteristics about him. The corners behind him, looked nervous, many with a hand resting on their rapier or shooter that hung from their belts. Shooters housed short spikes, darkstone-propelled stakes that hadn't been nearly so commonplace once. Dalen had redesigned them a few years into his rule, making the spikes smaller and inventing the shooter housing. This made short spikes much easier to aim, and with it, a common peasant with little training could become a deadly effective soldier. It was partially thanks to his shooter that the Dawn army had been so formidable. They were illegal, of course. Even Dalen had the foresight to keep such dangerous weapons from the common people, though some could still be obtained through the black market.
And here we have, by the way, one of the pins. We can remove it. Yes, Dalen invented guns.
I was about to
Oh.
fucking say.
Not just guns, but like a nail gun mixed with like a flip lock.
Correct.
That is the
It's just a
stupidest thing
gun.
I've ever heard.
More
So
things
we're
that
late
Dalen
medieval, early
invented.
Renaissance.
Like, I'm actually
Yeah,
not
they-
against the principle introduced here for this, but like, I hate that Dalen was like the guy that basically invented all the technology in this setting.
No, there's just Dalen.
Does that
Dalen
mean
is
he
the only
invented
one.
vibrators?
Why is Dalen the inventor of everything? It's a
Because they
bit
need to make him
ridiculous.
cooler than
He's Dalen,
they
of
need to make
Because
him
his
cool.
dick isn't big enough.
No,
It
he
still
had-
fits in
for
his
the
fucking
microphone. He needs
codpiece.
to have something
Oh,
to
shit.
account for that.
Plot twist. Dalen's like
Yeah.
Thomas Edison. He just stole all the inventions.
Dude, if that was actually the explanation, that would go miles towards exploring a lot more interesting facets about him. In fact,
You have such an
Zero, if you're
optimistic
listening
mind.
to me right now, add that as a caveat. Have him have claimed ownership of all these inventions and having made none of them.
Mm.
He'll be the real pirate software of his days.
I did consider it.
No, have him make him invent something that's.
Homeboy went for the jugular on that one.
If you forgot, it was said that Dalen ever invented the metric system in this setting.
Yes, he did.
He did.
It
I'm
was,
pretty
yes.
sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, here's my response. What the fuck is a kilometer?
He invented
Okay.
metric. He invented the fucking
Guns.
airship. He invented
Skyship.
the sky. Whatever. Fucking hell. I don't give a shit.
He did
And he
not invent
invented
sticky bread.
firearms. Like, already, these are 3 radically earth-shattering inventions.
Don't
He-
forget, he made the
Yes.
special sword that's immune to being broken by
Yes.
Darkstone, unlike everything else.
Bro,
For
he's one of
some
those,
reason.
bullshit
My
yeah,
question here with
isekai
that is-
protagonists that have like, I have a cell phone in a fantasy world. That makes me OP as fuck.
I still don't understand that. That one's always I'm in a fantasy world with a cell phone. I'm like, man, I hope it has unlimited battery or you're fucked.
I hope I know lightning magic.
What are you gonna do with it? You have no internet.
Yeah, you have no internet. Like
Take
there's
pictures,
I'm sorry, are you finding a cell tower in the fucking fantasy
go
world?
sightseeing.
Dude, don't you know those trees aren't
Oh,
actually
what's that?
trees? They're cell
Cell
towers.
towers, yeah.
A reminder, by the way, in the one episode of Teen Titans where Cyborg gets thrown into medieval times, it's literally a plot point that he's about to die because he can't
Yep.
power himself.
Yeah, and he had to like find ways to power himself, like fucking lightning strikes and hand-powered generators.
Yep.
That just sounds unfortunate.
Oh, where the fuck was I? All right.
You had mentioned the
Black market,
guns
there it
and
is.
black markets.
The people needed to be armed and ready for the shade if night ever fell, but a short spike was about as effective against the shade as tickling it. To drop those monsters, you need to slash it open and let the blood flow, something that only a cut-focused sword could do. This is why carrying a rapier was the very edge of propriety.
Wait a second. Wait. Hold up.
Rapier's meant to stab, not cut.
Wait a
No,
minute.
that's what he's saying. It's like basically
Yeah, he's saying that.
wielding a
rapiers
rapier
cutting edge.
is rich person bullshit.
And
Oh, okay.
small comment,
Also-
by the way, Shad, if someone gets shot, they bleed.
Yeah, in fact,
Mhm.
if you shoot them with the right kind of bullet, they will bleed a fuck lot. Because if you ever seen
Yeah.
an exit wound, they are fucking nasty.
Perhaps
Let me guess,
shooting
sort of-
someone with a
Even
giant
then,
spike
internal
might
bleeding's a
cause
thing.
some bleeding.
Oh, a Yakuman dagger would be really
What's
good
your
then.
favorite? What's your favorite lines so far? And see my DM.
Sticky bread is my favorite.
Sticky
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Also,
Also, your
I gotta
DM,
point out, like, you know, swords being more effective than guns, bruh, it's literally Bloodborne, but way worse.
But I was gonna say,
There's no
like not only that, but if you make a tri-spike rapier based on like a trench knife, holy shit!
Oh.
A pierce from
Yeah.
that
would
will
be
just
a
not stop bleeding.
nightmare.
They actually had some that are like that.
Also,
Textile
the
blade.
the way he's describing rapiers as this, rapiers can still cut.
Yeah,
They're
Like,
very,
Yeah.
They're very
yes.
Everyone
effective at
thinks the
cutting.
rapiers
something.
are-
Basically,
He's,
very
he's trying
dangerous
to he's
razor blade.
conflating rapiers with fencing foils, which are not
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
rapiers, by and large, are slashing weapons.
Yeah.
Yes, they
They're not stabbing weapons.
He should know this stuff. He's a medieval.
You'd
not
think a guy
Allegedly.
who fights like he does,
should be a
allegedly,
sword
would know
fan.
this.
But
It
anyway,
doesn't. It bothers
um,
me.
But the constabulary had to deal with people, and thus rapiers and shooters were standard issue. Since Dalen's initial design, others had added to it, making 2, 4, and 6 shooters. 6 shooters were a bit cumbersome, which is why Connors carried the 4s. Dalen Namoran? Adams asked. He was one of the oldest men in... Oh, he was old. Okay. Dalen Namoran? Adam asked. He was one of the oldest men in Caradale, being 52 years, 30 Dalen's junior. There were very few people alive as old as Dalen, for they would have had to have lived through the whole night and 2 revolutionary wars. It was hard to escape death with so many opportunities, though Dalen had, ironic considering he had been at the center of it all. Because he's such a special boy. What do you want, Adam? Dalen said. You're under arrest! Dalen was about to tell the snot to go and jump off the edge, but instead he breathed deeply to calm himself and said, Under what charge? Assault and disturbing the peace. No harm was done, Captain, Auric interjected, and it was those who accosted Dalen that caused the disturbance. The captain looked to Auric, and his resolve seemed to falter. That's not the account I heard. I'm perfectly willing to take this matter to a higher authority, Auric said. Whose word do you think the local magistrate will side with? The embarrassed mob who got beaten by a single youth, or that of a light-bringer? You do know who the boy's father is? Adam asked. Of course I do. He should be locked up. Since when does the law punish the children for the crimes of their parents? Since always. We're the medieval times. It happens all the time. What the fuck are you thinking?
Medieval time tended to be like, Oi, your father did it bad. Now you have to be punished for it.
It's been done before, Adam said. The families of the conquered rulers have been locked away in case they might try a coup. And on top of that, I saw his father kill the families of those he deemed as criminals, which was anyone who as much ruffled the bastard's shirt.
Oh my god, can he please wrap it up?
I need to... Did you actually see him kill people, or are you just saying that you saw the orders he gave carried out? The clarification is important, because he apparently knows you on a first-person fucking name, and you didn't recognize him for 30 fucking years!
He saw it on ye old Twitter.
20, really.
Well, we can remove another one of those pins. Sweet. 2 in this chapter already.
What was the second one?
Man, the acupuncture is just coming out great.
Yeah.
Law enforcement noticing.
We would hope to prove ourselves better than the great bastard, wouldn't we? The captain paused, and though he tried to make his lowering eyes look like he was thinking, it was plain to see that he was ashamed. This boy is within my care, Auric said. Oh, how Dalen hated being called boy. And he most certainly wasn't in Auric's care either. But Dalen let the comment slide as he could see it helping. For the fucking first time, Dalen has a sensible reaction to this shit.
Finally!
Oh, no.
Don't you start now.
No.
Don't you start now. It's far too late for you to act smart now.
Oh no!
So with the drawing style,
Snowy Spider!
okay, guys, why is it just me? But the way that it's drawn, the back feathers look like they're a dog tail wagging.
No! Spider, add more people to there, not just me, please.
No, you must take a knee for communion, my son.
You're the one reading
Oh,
to
no.
us.
You're the primary reader. You're the one who needs to take communion.
No, like what gets me is this, like, I don't know, his like facial expression. Yours, Celtic.
My chalice.
Oh no.
I know. Well, this is like my face there. I believe interpreting as, oh no.
Why is it white?
Oh no. Actually, wait. I have
Well,
that sound clip. Oh,
Again,
Oh, you can't just ask people why they're white.
Why do you think the bread is so sticky?
This is my reaction. This is like what my face is saying.
Oh no!
There, that's.
Oh no! I just realized something. It kind of looks like my character's chalice.
Oh no, not the chalice.
Io, no,
No,
don't.
No.
You had to say it.
You were my friend, Io. All right.
I really.
help!
Did you?
Oh, come on. It was a good opportunity, all right?
Why did you do that?
He'll not become like his father. Arik added. Edom cleared his throat. Well, I suppose no point in questioning the word of a bringer. He nodded to Arik. Anyway, I'd rather not deal with all the blackened paperwork. If he's leaving, Arik's just like, what do you mean by blackened? If he's leaving my town, I said good riddance. Have a good fall, bringer. The captain then turned with his constables to walk away, but not before giving Dalen a scowl.
Oh my god.
Light, Dalen thought. It's a blackened good thing that I didn't have any children after I rose to power, if this is how they'd have been treated. And then RX just like, I don't like how you thought blackened.
Nobody does.
There was so much wrong with that.
RX turned to him. See, for the most part, things can be resolved peacefully. What, you didn't notice how polite I was? I noticed that you didn't break anyone's arms. Your words, on the other hand, weren't particularly sweet. That's because I haven't had my sweetbread today.
I don't like it.
Ed Savinsky, are you sure about that?
This is worse than Mineta.
Are you sure about
This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. I hope.
No. To be fair, this is like concentrated with fucking this book.
Yeah.
Also,
We have to
I
make
hate
room
like
for
it's
that
like
here.
Mineta. Mineta is nowhere near as
It's
bad.
it's
as this.
worse, man. I said it was worse. He's better, and that's not good.
He's somehow tame.
Celtic,
At least
stop with that
Mineta actually
joke.
redeems himself.
No.
Big boy. No.
So, someone post the gif from Lord of the Rings. The no. Thank you kindly.
Oh,
No.
I didn't need sweet words. You put that A in his place well enough.
dang, damn it.
He wasn't an idiot, Dalen. You need to stop looking down on everyone. I'll look down on those who prove themselves to be intolerant, narrow-minded sunspots. That description would fit well with certain actions you've performed recently. Bringer, did I ever say that I don't look down on myself? It might be as if I'm projecting my crippling self-worth issues on everyone else around me.
Yippee!
Yeah, as you do as a
Achoo,
mentally
Baba.
stable person.
What?
Okay. The coachman wouldn't charge the two for the trip, Arik being a bringer and all, but Arik materialized a done to pay the 10-gram fare anyway, insisting that the coachman take it.
Wait.
Oh my fucking
In
god,
money
no.
glitch?
No.
It's the second law of transmutation in Fullmetal Alchemist.
You
Money glitch.
do not transmute currency. That
He
is
just did. He did.
holy shit, Shad.
Wow.
No.
Like, what if he did?
Well, but
That
what if he
means
did
currency
anyway?
worthless.
So do we put a pin in?
No,
This entire fucking
No,
economy is
no.
bunk.
there's no point. I was gonna say there's no point in having an economy when people can do this.
Is he just no? He's just gonna take it away afterwards. He's gonna be like back into me.
Yeah, bitch, it's my money.
Skippity doodle, you're now poor.
Technically,
foodle.
what is commerce if not exchange, if not transmutating money for goods and services?
Redemption, my ass.
You don't print out infinite money because that's how you get Germany.
I was gonna say Venezuela.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty fitting now.
Drummondvilla. Okay. They sat atop in the open air as the coach lurched forward, increasing speed rapidly, passing the packed dirt streets of the town to cross into the cobblestoned imperial roads. I've never been able to decide if that's forgery or not, Dalen said. What? The fact you can create money. I could have just as easily created anything of value, but money can be exchanged for goods and services.
It's counterfeiting. Yes, Nova. Correct.
Is what
Yeah,
you'd be
it's-
referring to.
Lightning, what I'm
counterfeit
about
that.
to unspoil.
Lovely,
Check it in your phone.
lovingly just said.
Oh, scientific method.
Curselight, after this, can we have a chat about crossovers? No, I don't. I don't know. Probably not tonight. No, I've got things I need to do. Is this another thing that Dalen invented? No, counterfeiting's been invented for a long while now. We've always had that.
I think
Remember,
he's referring
Dalen
to
only
money.
invented things that are good for society.
Yes.
All the bad
he-
stuff was made by other people.
Okay,
Like
but what about
Conqueror and
dildos?
rape.
What?
You act like
don't-
those
that
have
was
out of nowhere.
Good for society, apparently. I don't know.
Anyway,
He's Dalen invented it then.
look. Dalen has to shove something up his ass
True.
when his head's not in it. All right. The fact you can create money, I guess so. You know you can make yourself rich. A bringer so desirous of material wealth would be unworthy of calling in the first place. You're just supposed to help others. That doesn't exclude helping yourself. Not for a bringer. The calling requires far more selflessness than that. Our desire to help others must be of such strength that we would give away any riches we could already possessed in the first place. Okay, why don't you make other people rich? There's a difference between giving to those who don't have enough in life and giving to those who do have enough more than they need. In fact, giving people who have enough in life will find far more happiness from being content and grateful with wanting more than wanting more. Riches do not bring happiness. Okay, X to doubt.
Well, this is just
I'd
such
like
a
to
I'm
make
covering my own ass for plot holes conversation right here.
it doesn't
but
matter.
making more.
You are creating inflation every time you do that. Incremental, but it's still there.
I mean,
Okay, so Shadiversity, you're saying we shouldn't donate to your Patreon because riches will not create happiness.
I mean, the easy way around this was just like not all Lightbringers think like Arik, and the reason why the Lightbringers have so much money and power is because they're quite literally the bank.
Like,
Yes,
it could
that
be a
makes
good bit
sense.
of world building that they're fucked up, but no. No.
He wasn't. You know that was never on his mind.
Of course not.
Wise words, Dalen said, leaning back. Arik smiled and took out his sketchbook. He began to draw, though it was clear the constant bumps were affecting the quality of the overall illustration. He seemed content enough, so Dalen tried to relax. The sky was covered. You didn't invent a fucking. I'm surprised you didn't invent goddamned springs at this rate for your shock absorption. That's what I'm thinking of. The sky was covered mostly by clouds that fall, but it didn't look like it would rain. The country around Caradale was beautiful, with the occasional ruin standing elegantly amongst a corpse of, or proudly by themselves. All seemed to be natural parts of the land. You mentioned something about sensing when I was channeling light, Dalen said, and that I could sense it too? Arik smiled and closed his sketchbook. Yes, the fact that you didn't know anything about it was proof enough that you weren't an Archknight. It's one of the first things they're taught. Why is that? It can be used to sense the shade. Oh, how do you do it? Archknights, well, not Archknights specifically, Lightbinders and Lightbringers are similar in that we can feel light on our skin. Yes, that is how the sun works.
Not like that, you fool.
That was the first thing I noticed when I got my powers.
No, that's
Oh, sorry.
Dalen.
That was the first thing I noticed when I got my powers.
I couldn't let a normal voice slide for Dalen.
No, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Ugox, riches don't create happiness. That's rich coming from people who can create anything they need. Yeah. If I could just create unlimited cinnamon rolls, man, I'd be fucking set for life. For a number of reasons.
Unlimited cinnamon was
No wonder
Unlimited
he's so
Dr.
happy that he has unlimited
You'll
cinnamon
be
bread.
set. It'll be a very short life, but you'll be set.
A happy
Yes.
life.
No, I would sell them. I could
life.
create gourmet cinnamon rolls. I could just become an entire industrialist with that.
Out of curiosity,
This
for, like,
bakery be
creation,
bussin'!
do you have, like, a
Multi-billionaire
time limit for how long it lasts?
No, after a while it becomes permanent.
until it goes stale.
I mean, the easy thing that you can think about with the whole light stone and sunstone interacting and how one repels the other, and your mention of shock absorbers, Galen could have invented like hovercrafts by now, like
Isn't that
cars,
what skyboats are supposed to be?
like cars
Yeah.
for cars and such. You don't. There's really no. There's no
private
real
ones.
need. Yeah,
I
there's
guess
no
that's
real
fair,
need
yeah.
for. There's no real need for like carriages or anything like that.
Why would you want it on the ground when you can have it in the sky?
Or floating at least.
Okay, guys.
Well, we can do more than that. We can sense the inner light within all living things. If you reach out with this sense, you will notice this light. Now, I did say this light is within all living things, but humans are the odd ones out. Why is that? Humans are different. We are soulless monsters of the night, and actually it's the Shade who are the good guys. Sorry. Humans are different.
God, if only.
The light in plants and animals is bright and never wanes. Even the wolf or griff that wants to make a dinner out of you has a light within them that shines ever bright, for they cannot do the one thing humans can: make moral choices. That's right.
What?
They've never had to watch Sophie's Choice. Anyway. This is why their lights can never be as dim or as bright as ours. Are you saying this?
I get it.
What?
I get it. It's original sin.
Yep.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you saying this inner light is a reflection of a person's, what, personal goodness? Auric looked at him from the corner of his eyes and smiled. Not in all cases, but generally, the better a person is, the brighter their inner light. If they're evil, their light is barely there. But even the most loathsome person still has a measure of light within. There's only one type of human that has utterly no light inside, though you couldn't really call them human anymore. The Shade, Dalen said. But this is supposed to sense light, and if the Shade have no light, would that mean there's nothing to sense? Exactly. A living thing with no inner light is an abomination, and for those with the ability to feel for the light that surrounds them, coming across a void in the light is as easy to notice as a slap in the face. I see. Well, what if we find them in a cave? What? A cave, you know, it's made of inanimate rock. Well, I guess you're just kind of fucked.
Where there's no light.
Oh.
Stay who it is already. My God.
And as an Archknight, as Archknights are our best defense against the Shade, you can see why they teach this ability first. You should learn it too, to constantly reach out and feel for the light in all things. It's not difficult, but as you know, if one isn't taught, one might never learn how to do it.
Yes, it surrounds us, it penetrates us, it
Well,
binds the galaxy together.
Also, by the way, Twy, brace yourself.
Yeah.
I'm bracing myself.
What?
The concept of inner light is one that will come back.
Oh God.
Okay,
so what do I do? How do I try and feel with? I don't even know. You know what light feels like on your skin? You're feeling it right now. Well, look for that feeling, but within your heart.
What the heartburn?
What?
With my heart? How am I supposed to?
Called acid
Oh, see,
That was
once you
so
know what to do. Once you know what to do. Easy once you know what to do. Twy, do you want to pick up from here?
Yeah, sure.
The line is, "It was incredible." Oh, he's
You'll need
a
to find
first.
Sniper Island in your
He's
heart
an Augie.
first,
Why
like,
does this
before you
feel like
find the light.
reductionist immorality and whatnot? Not taking to an account the circumstances and nuance. That's because it is a reductionist immorality.
It's really not going over any sort of moral thing with any sort of reverence, actually.
It's religion.
Yep.
Even religion is a bit
I was
more
going to say,
morally
don't insult
complex than
religion
this.
like that. Not all religions.
It's okay. I'm Christian. I can do this.
Get the pass.
I'm one of them.
We get the pass.
All right. It was incredible. Dalen could feel the light around him. That light in all living things. The countless blades of grass on the sides of the road. The nearby trees. The people in the coach, sorry. And the bringer beside the couch.
I've heard of being in the closet, but in the couch, that's a new one.
It's like the coins that you can lose in the couch, but it's just a random guy called Steve going like, "Hey man, I'm right here." And then he just pulls the couch cushions over him.
You just you move a couch cushion, and there's this chasm, and there's a guy at the bottom of it my God, it's been 17 years. Someone finally found me. And you're just oh, sorry, I was looking for this change. No, you close it back up.
It's like the Secret City in Oscar the Grouch's trash can.
Okay, out of this chair.
The people in the coach and the bringers beside him, while feeling like he literally had a sense of where they were. He could see all things around him without using his eyes. With this ability, no one would be able to sneak up on him again. It's the Wakfu sense.
Yeah.
But dumber.
That was fighting.
Yeah, and we're not going to spend anywhere nearly as long on it, and the character is going to instantly grasp it, as opposed to struggling for a very long time to get a handle on it.
Obviously, because Dalen is the most special boy.
Nah, fuck that. I want him to I don't know, have a seizure while tripping on cosmic apotheosis.
You wish.
That ain't gonna happen,
That'd
Chief.
actually be funny.
Dalen realized that this was how the Arc Knights were able to fight so effectively in the dark and during the night. They could still see what they were fighting. This skill was far more useful than the bringer had implied. Suddenly, a sky coach roared overhead, flying in the opposite direction to them, buffeting their coach with a huge burst of wind.
Ed Stavinsky says, "Yes, Dalen, reach into everything without resistance." Oh. Why you have to phrase it like that?
Phrasing.
The worst way to say it is he's reaching in to see all the light without anyone's consent. Yep. I knew that would get that reaction.
I just felt like 6 shivers down my spine.
Why under the light is that... Why under the light is that coach flying so low? Arik said, looking at the departing coach with a deep disapproval. Fun, Dalen said. Arik looked at him in consternation. Fun? Yeah. Have you ever flown a racer? No. You're missing out. Honestly, I'd compete in the races if I had time. I would probably win the championship, too. You know how to fly, do you? Better than most. Well then, why don't you? There are other demands in my life. Which are none of my business, I'm guessing.
Look
at that! You're learning!
I'm too busy having my dick sucked by so many other things right now. I don't need to add another one to the list. Not enough room down there. Fucking hell! Oh god!
When you're completely dry, but the plot keeps sucking you off.
Sorry, there's too much sticky bread on here.
Someone mute him.
I'll mute myself.
You get sent to the body corner. Even though comments like that are pretty much the only reason we're getting through this shit.
True.
It's possible.
You're talking about me?
I tell tell you, some of these modern coach designs are starting to impress me. You know, your father was considered quite the genius engineer, apart from his endless warmongering and oppression. In fact, it was his keen understanding of technology that one might say facilitated his great success. Yeah, I know. But just because my father liked something doesn't mean that I can't. Clark raised an eyebrow. Don't be stoned. You know what I mean. I wasn't referring to his bad tendencies. Which is why I said nothing. But while we're talking of your father, who the fuck is talking?
Arik right now.
No idea.
Well, don't be
Arik
stoned.
is-
You know what I mean. I wasn't referring to his bad tendencies. I guess that was Dalen?
I thought that was Arik with how it's written.
Yeah, that's alright.
What?
Okay, it was yeah, I know. But just because my father liked him. Yeah, I think his Arik's response to that was raising his brows, but it should have just been in the same paragraph. It wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ass.
Also, slurp, 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 slurp. That's all I'm hearing from all of this.
Shad is bad at writing.
Oh my god, that gave me like 5D psychic damage based on like how bad he goofed up, you know, who is speaking right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it should, with how it's set up, it should be Dalen that's speaking.
Yeah,
because
no,
it's a
it
separate paragraph.
you know, it should read like a book, not a coin, not like a coin flip. You don't have to flip a coin to see who is like speaking. That's not how that works.
I'm
Okay,
the one
I'll-
holding the speaking stick. I speak.
I shall reread it. Don't be stoned. You know what I mean. I wasn't referring to his bad tendencies.
No, that was
Which
Dalen.
is why I said
That's
nothing.
Dalen.
That's Dalen. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't be stoned. You know what I mean. I wasn't referring to his bad tendencies, which is why I said nothing. But while we're talking of your father, I should mention that even he had an inner light brighter than average. Dalen gasped. Impossible! It's true. Then this sense doesn't say spit about a person's goodness, Dalen said with a sneer. A man who believes he is doing good will have a strong inner light, even if he is performing evil things. There have been several murderers who have had strong lights within.
Oh,
how is that possible?
Let her finish. Let her finish.
Perspective?
Let her finish.
Nope. We gotta talk
Some
about
were-
this.
No.
Some were mentally disabled and didn't fully understand what they were doing. Others believed that what they were doing was right or had some other justification. You need to remember that a bright inner light doesn't always mean a person is good. But you just said it did. No.
Yeah, Epic, we're not done yet. You can freak out in a minute.
Yep. Hold up. Continue.
I said that in general, the better a person, the brighter the inner light. You just have to try and read people at the same time. It requires care and consideration, especially with people of weak inner light. What do you mean? Weak light is a result of repeated actions one knows to have been wrong. It's particularly weak when the individual knows of their errors, but they don't care. A lack of empathy or kindness can result in weak light, as can dishonesty, just as well as the outright murder and vilest of actions.
What?
My head is exploding right now.
Shad!
Now you understand why I said let him cook.
Oh my god.
Hey,
So,
like a freaking
wait, what is the fucking... Okay, so you need to understand why something is wrong, but a lack of empathy or kindness can result in a weak light. But if you lack empathy or kindness, you don't understand why something is wrong necessarily. In fact, you disregard anyone trying to explain it. You lack any kind of like you need the most fucking logical reason for why something in action is wrong. And if you have no empathy, you see nothing wrong with violating someone else's rights. So you can't have a weak light. You would have a strong light for any action you took because you don't see it as wrong. My brain is
reminds me of Skibidi
throbbing.
You would be
Under the logic of this,
Connections.
Under the logic of this book, the Joker would have an inner light that's as bright as the sun.
Yeah.
Hell no! Oh,
This is how Shad is
This
going
is-
to
One
thing you're just that,
protagonist.
that sounds wrong.
This is Shad's morality system for this.
I know
book.
nothing.
What about
Zero.
all
This is how
Insight
Shad
gained.
is-
You're welcome.
Fucking
Wow,
insight. I see the amygdala on my fucking wall.
Protagonists still have access to the strong light powers by making him in the beginning believe that everything wrong he did during the conquest, including the mass rape, was for something good.
Oh
So
my God.
Dalen still has access to the powers that strong light gives.
All right.
I
So,
hate those things.
we have some
Like a
super chats I want to
candlelight.
get to. Yugok says, "How does this light sense work on inanimate objects? I mean, cool. You can dodge a sneak attack, but you're still gonna walk into a wall you don't see." Yep. Intense mental screaming commencing. Yes, Isa. That's. I mean, I just presume that's your default
Oh,
state.
there's another one.
It is his default state.
So only people who know they are wrong have a weak light. This feels very off in a way that's a bit too political. It's not even political. It's just
Yeah, it's
outright
It's
confusing.
literally just an easily
No, it's
exploitable
mental.
moral system.
Isa's normal state
Yeah.
is something.
Also,
Yes.
my Discord is acting a little bit wonky, and I don't know why.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
I think it might be
Uh-oh.
because the voice
Enough
chat
semblance is
exploded
activated.
from that paragraph.
Probably.
Well, like
Yeah,
I tried to drag my view, like the it gives it that little preview of what you're streaming. I tried to put it up in the top right corner, and it won't move. Oh, there we go. All right, it fixed. All right, that was weird.
Yay.
Discord does that sometimes with
Temporary stuff.
videos off in the corner.
I was literally I wanted to do that so I could post the GIF of gaining insight.
I got you, bro.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Oh my God! Like,
A
so
lot to
this
sink
is
your
his
teeth
like.
into here.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah,
his
it's bad
fucking
at writing.
workaround for like, okay, it's official. There's no doubt in my mind that like Shad is basically saying that Dalen did nothing wrong.
He's been saying that for the past like 16 chapters.
No,
or
no,
whatever
but
the
now
fuck.
we have an external source confirming
Yeah.
it.
Well, no, we haven't been saying it for the
Indeed.
last
Why couldn't they
16
just make him,
chapters.
like,
We've only
have a candlelight of light.
We've
Instead of
only-
freaking...
We've only
Okay,
been here
so
for 10.
like we have two
Yeah,
people
but I forgot
who are
what count
saying
it was.
that we have two people saying that, you know, the Conqueror did nothing wrong. Dalen,
Oh,
No,
No.
they're
God.
like Arik says that you can still be a bad person but have strong light, and that having light doesn't make you a good person. But like the thing is that most of society thinks that having strong light equals being a good person.
It's an easily exploitable moral system.
Yep.
Smashing.
My head.
So it can be hard to tell the casual jerk from an axe murderer. Yes, like I said, this sense must be used with care. You possess a great gift, Dalen. Don't abuse it. Your own gifts are as significant. And while we're together, I'll be sure to see that you don't abuse your powers either. Ark chuckled. If I use my powers in any way that doesn't help others, I lose them. You're so quick to make sure that you're on the same moral footing as everyone around you.
Arik just loses powers. What happened? Just God's like, you committed bank fraud.
That is indeed a crime
Just pay
and a
back.
lie.
It's like Anutroth coming down.
Yeah, and who dropped the fucking dragon? Like, no, you know what? Anutroth couldn't even be fucking bothered. They just sent rule.
Aww.
I get annoyed at people who presume to know more than others or teach those who already know. Are you talking about yourself or me? No,
I'm gonna delete the swastika. I don't like that hanging behind my avatar.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I already have enough bad press. I don't need that hanging behind me.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that is
Come on,
yeah,
one more.
that is
a
That
Reddit thread
is
literally
a,
tomorrow. So I just saw that Raymond McNeil had a swastika right next to his avatar. What does he mean by this?
Tomorrow. I'm typing it up right now, bro.
Zero, no!
If anything, this guy after me, I'm the one that posted it.
It don't matter.
Because
Well, they'll say,
Straight to
then they'll
jail.
say
Yes,
that
because the
I'm
implication.
straight to jail. Yeah, they'll say that I run a white supremacist Discord. Then it's all.
Wait, you
they'll
don't?
say.
Yeah,
That's
that
news
would
to
be
me.
stupid.
What are we doing here then?
Well, I'm in the wrong place. then.
Yeah, I have this guy. I have the right to jail guy on staff. I mean, how can I be a white supremacist? He's like, actually, I don't know what nationality he is. Some kind of
Venezuelan.
Oh, he's
I
Venezuelan.
think his nationality.
Yeah, that's the
yes.
joke in Parks and Rec.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I haven't seen Parks and Rec.
You should.
How dare you? Fix yourself. Sorry.
I haven't seen most things.
I shocked my coworkers with the amount of stuff I have not seen.
Are you talking about yourself or me? No, I'm. People can be so critical of others without realizing they're just as guilty. Or there could actually be a person who does know more. Life experience counts for much. And is that person you? It's more likely to be me than others. There are a lot of idiots in the world, Arik, and you have no idea what I've been through in life. I just love how he's trying to, like, scream from the top of his lungs. I am old!
Also, I gotta say it. Shinji is less entitled than this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
How do you fuck up
I
that
mean,
bad?
it's difficult to not be entitled.
Well, it's important that Shinji is written by a very self-reflective author who was trying to self-criticize at every single turn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is written by someone who's trying to
Criticize everybody
remove an
else.
extra. He's trying to remove a couple of ribs for a very specific purpose.
You're a fool to think that you know everything in the world. I didn't say that. I said I'm more likely to know something over another, and that's mostly due to experience. Oh, because you've lived for so long. There's a lot of people older than you, Dalen, so don't discount them. Fine. I won't discount the wisdom of anyone older than me. And you think the youth have nothing to offer? The words of children can hold great wisdom at times. Dalen laughed.
That's like some new age bullshit.
I love how it kind of cut off.
Debatable.
Thumbs are funny.
Debatable.
I've clearly been speaking to the wrong children.
Excuse me.
Ironic,
You know, no matter how I slice this, that's just a weird sentence.
Excuse me.
I'm glad he said speaking.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, not just sticky bread.
It's in the context of, like, children being wise, and Dalen is basically saying, no, children are stupid.
He's out of line, but he's
Nice
right.
saying that too.
You got.
I'm not saying everyone.
Sorry, I was going to read the super chat.
Yeah.
You got introduce
Yeah.
a morality-based power system. Contradict your power system. A couple of sentences later. Brilliant writing, Shad.
Yeah. I'm not saying everyone, yes, children included, know more than you, but they'll at least know a few things that you don't, and to discount them, you'll miss those times when those precious truths come out. You need to look for those admirable qualities in others that you don't possess. Look up to them for that, and try to learn from them. Otherwise, all people will seem beneath you, and you'll never become a better man. Dalen knew the bringer was right, and it was black and annoyed by it. If Arik hadn't said it, Dalen would have been more inclined to adopt the advice. But if he did now, he would be acknowledging that someone else knew better than him. A young boy at that, which was the very root of the issue within Dalen that Arik was trying to reveal. Dalen clenched his teeth and swallowed his pride, which was like swallowing a whale. You're right. For so long, I've presumed myself to know better than others. The truth is I don't. Not in everything. I'll try and take on what you say, but don't expect night to become day in a fall. Oh, not at all. The very fact that you are aware of your own failings and are trying to better them is the greatest step any man can take.
Slurp, 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 slurp.
I mean, he said he was swallowing a whale. I mean,
Man, he really needs to chill on that, or his jaw's gonna start falling off.
I can see that Shad is attempting to school Dalen, but it's just not going hard enough, man.
Well, no, the problem that I have is like there is no subtlety to it in the slightest. And the unfortunate factor is anything that he's done so far has been mitigated that by somehow it's been the right thing to do in almost every other circumstance. So it's like it's not that there's subtlety, it's just that he was right, but he did some mean things. So I guess he was evil somehow. I don't know what I'm supposed to take away from this. This character means nothing to me.
I can't unsee Buzz
You
Lightyear.
said my baby was ugly.
You know, I'm kind of a scientist myself. Nameless says, this probably isn't the proper time for this, but now a reminder that Shad glazed AI because of his wife's face, among other things. Yeah, no, we know that. Yeah.
Yep.
I think that'll come up.
He really spread the sticky bread on thick there.
Yeah, you could have just asked her to cosplay.
Oh, speaking of, I fucking hate ChatGPT because I actually tried to use it to help with a problem once, and it was useless as fuck. Holy shit.
Yippee.
Okay.
You clearly weren't using
Shad,
ChatGPT Plus.
It's some good thing.
Says the AI bros.
You would think that I was using it for the direct purpose that it was created for, which was to help with coding, because I know very little coding, and apparently neither does ChatGPT. So.
I know exactly the problem.
I don't.
Yeah.
In order for an AI to be good at coding,
the better way to phrase that would be: there are things from that event that we found that we could make use of, but it was not worth the fucking cost. Like that is the best way I think you can put it, and it still doesn't sound right. It does not.
Yeah. And in the end, I figured out my own problem, and I just wasted like many hours fighting with ChatGPT for no reason.
Oh, you could say that in the end, it didn't even matter.
Okay, wait. So like ChatGPT literally scraped like a bunch of stuff from like GitHub, and it still managed to like fuck up. How?
Yeah, it was like, I'm gonna steal all this code, but it's none of the
Celtic,
stuff you need.
Where did I put the squirter bottle? Okay, first of all, it's a spray bottle. Never. You need to be sprayed for that. Second of all, I wish I could, but I need more people to get memberships, so I have more emote slots because I have it at the ready.
I mean,
I don't think you can. I don't think you can scold people after you've been making all of the sticky bread jokes.
Yeah. No. No.
Look. I never said I wasn't a hypocrite. All right.
Yeah, well, I mean...
this is my channel. I get to make the sticky bread jokes.
You know, my mistake, sir. I forgot. The streamer is never wrong. YouTube and Twitch code violation 1 right there.
Exactly.
Sorry, I think I made too many sticky bread jokes.
Okay, I had lost my place, but I think I found it again, so thank you guys for talking.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yay. First.
No, it's a second. I've
Wow.
said that once before.
Wow. Damn. So one of our dumbass rants was actually useful. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
You make it especially hard, Bringer. You're all but perfect and stand as a constant reminder of my own inadequacies. In character, I mean. In looks, the constant comparison is quite pleasant. My, was that a joke? Better than anything I've heard come from you. If I remember correctly, you believe that jokes are meant to make other people laugh. That one was a little mean-spirited. I wasn't being cruel. And you would have to be particularly sensitive to take offense to that, Dalen said, looking down the road. Arik chuckled. Dalen looked back at him. Now, see? That wasn't a joke. Why are you laughing? You're probably the most overly sensitive person I've ever met, taking offense at the smallest things, like my mentioning your youth. Yeah, well, I never said I wasn't a hypocrite. And if I could clear something up...
Wow, that's Shad right there for you.
Are you?
Yeah.
Hypocrisy. The
Just
finest
chill.
wine.
You got does
At least he
ChatGPT
admits it.
work worse than Mecha Hitler?
What do you mean, Grok?
I mean, to be fair,
Rock.
ChatGPT hasn't been blown up in the 1942 alternate timeline castle, but you know, at the same time, it doesn't have dual rocket launchers, so kind of a give or take.
Yeah. At least it's not Persona.
Well, it is a Persona.
That's what I said.
No.
And if I could clear something up, I'm far from perfect. Well, I haven't seen any particular failings apart from self-righteousness. But that's just my insecurities grabbing at straws. People find it easier to attack a person's credibility than to accept advice and counsel. There, you do possess wisdom when you look for it. Oh, I can be quite wise. It's just putting it into practice that's hard. Dalen
isn't.
said, looking back over the countryside as the two of them fell into silence.
I fucking
really
hate
not.
this dialogue so much. You're not
This is
developing
dialogue.
characters. You are just describing each other. That's all you're fucking
Dialogue.
doing.
Makes me yawn.
This is just Shad venting.
I have just yawned. Congratulations, Shad.
You know what? That is actually a
Morning.
good point. This honestly feels like, you know, Shad venting about his, like, I don't know, grievances as a YouTuber.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like,
Grievances
I
with
don't see
society.
you having any failings. And it's like, but I am far from perfect. And it's like, yeah, but you're so perfect in these ways. And it's like, there, you do possess wisdom. I fucking, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Shad.
It's
Talk about
like-
literally anything else.
I'm imagining Celtic slapping Shad's hand as he reaches towards the keyboard. He's like, "Stop that!"
His hand.
Stop it.
Yes.
Stop. Get some help.
Then I slap his other hand going for the cookie jar.
This inner light that Auric had... Oh.
Sorry, I just wanted the lightning image.
Oh my god.
I'll move Kelpie out of the way so people can see it.
I love this actually.
Persona.
It reminds me of.
Really
Oh
good.
my god, I'll say that later.
Just wetting his hair so he can style it.
Yes, YouTube. That is what is going on. He is just like styling his
Well,
hair.
yeah, obviously there's nothing weird there. It's just a spray bottle. Anyway,
Don't
continue.
issue.
Mhm.
4 Kids edition.
This inner light that Auric had taught him about was very intriguing. Using it, Dalen could sense the people in the coach beneath them. With casual sensing, he didn't feel any difference between the people's lights. When he tried to look closer with his sense, however, their different brightnesses seemed to come into focus. The softest light there belonged to Lightina Devashion.
What?
It didn't really surprise him that the Devashian woman's light would be the softest. Lightina was always a stuck-up, arrogant tit. But how far did it go? Was she a thief or a murderer? Or was she just selfish? Auric was right. Dalen couldn't make judgments on people based off of the light he sensed without learning more. Feeling curious, Dalen looked to Auric and felt for the bringer's inner light. Dalen was nearly blinded. The man shone like the damn sun, except... Dalen looked closer. It was hard to describe, but there was a tiny bit of darkness in him. It was almost lost in the light's glare, but it was almost certainly there. And as Dalen focused on it, he was able to see just how deep the darkness was. There was something wrong about it. Such darkness shouldn't be within so much light. It didn't belong. What did it mean?
Dalen is literally
reverse
looking where the
art.
sun don't shine.
I like how he said it was hard to describe, and then literally makes the easiest description of it ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
It's not just describes it perfectly.
It was in the vague
imagine-
shape of a starfish.
Well, imagine this from
No.
guys. Imagine this from Arik's perspective. Like he just looks up from his drawing and he just sees Dalen staring at him.
I was gonna say Dalen's like eyes are like
Looks like,
bulging.
dude.
He's
looks
like he's
the
like
Samuel
staring.
Jackson's hair. Like,
And RX is like, my eyes are up here, and Dalen's like, I know.
I've made my choice.
Celtic go to
Raymond.
horny jail? No, I'm sorry, he's describing it pretty fucking weirdly.
Raymond, I know why this is so bad. This is reverse Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my god.
It is, yes.
Yep.
Holy shit!
That's why
The brightest light is the darkness.
That's
Oh
why
my
I
God.
said. That's why I said strap yourself in. Why?
okay, now she hates this book on
No,
a
I was gonna say,
spiritual level.
this makes Shad criticizing the Keyblade even funnier.
Yes, it does. He just made Kingdom Hearts, but worse.
Is this Discord for anyone to join, or is it just for friends? You can join the Discord by donating $1 or more to my Patreon, Twilight's Patreon, or by becoming a member here on the channel. Make sure your Discord is linked to either your Patreon or your YouTube, depending which one you go through. But you'll automatically be added to this server, and you get access to it where you can join us for these wonderful, wonderful Friday night readings.
Yes. All right.
There is an entrance fee, though.
That is why I said the $1 or more. That would be the fee.
Oh no, the
Wait, what about
entrance.
the other entrance fee I paid?
Nameless says about that P3 image. There used to be a Pez guns. Now I want one so I can yell Persona before eating candy.
I want one.
I remember there was a Madoka
need
Magica Persona crossover fic that was more on the Persona 3 end of things. And there was this joke where it's like, okay, here's where like you can shop for weapons, anything you need because everyone goes hunting. And no, we do not sell this particular type of firearm because it's exactly what the fucking invokers look like. It's like based on a Beretta or something like that. It's like, no, do not ask if we sell those. We don't. We have had several unfortunate mishaps with that.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Seriously, who thought that was a good idea?
It means someone mixed up the gun for the invoker.
Well, who thought that was a good idea?
Maybe
that
the
people...
sensors aren't in Madoka, but they are in Bleach.
Ooh, yeah, true. Also, small thing. Who thought of that? The people who made the invokers, they're supposed to look like guns.
Yep.
Mhm.
Basically,
I know, but no, I meant like
just
Atlas.
scare
What was
you to
going
death.
through Atlas's idea
Hey.
when it decided that the
Okay,
characters...
guys,
Separate
you need to
conversation.
shut up.
We're one page away.
And
Dalen laughed to himself as he realized it probably represented some small flaw. How many black spots were hidden in his own light? Probably hundreds. Something funny? Arik asked. By now, I'm very confident you wouldn't laugh at it. Very well. Arik let the silence return for a little while before he spoke again, saying abruptly, I'm too bossy. Dalen glanced at Arik, confused. What? That's one of my failings. I tell people what they should do too often, even on things that they are inconsequential. I always think I know the right way to do things. You do that. You do at that.
What?
What?
no, he doesn't. He's actually rather hands-off. Far more hands-off than he should be. Multiple times
It
over.
should be a lot more hands on.
I was actually, I had underlined this particular passage in my copy. That's not my dyslexia, right?
Yeah, no, that is not the correct
That's
way to
just bad
say
writing.
words.
Can you word good?
Very well.
I didn't know you had dyslexia.
But now I'm very confident.
do
can
at
laugh
that.
it very well.
Maybe you should have turned your
I
hair
always think
purple.
I know the right way to do things. You do at that. And I certainly see how it could. I have heard something like a phrase used like that. I think you do at that might be correct, but like the problem is it's like middle-aged vernacular, which has not at all been how characters speak in this fucking book.
Yeah.
You do it that. Like I can picture people saying things like that. Oh, that you do? Okay, that might be it.
Consistent.
Oh no, I feel like I've heard
Yeah,
that
see-
you do it that before as well. Maybe
Yeah,
even
yes. Yeah, that you do.
No,
It sounds so much better.
What do you mean I know the
not that I'm trying to defend Shad, because there are several different ways you can slice it. This is wrong. I just feel like I have heard something like this before. That's not just that you do.
You also, Lightning, you can't tell me you can't look at that JPEG and not hear the Pillar Man theme in the background.
Oh my god, I just saw that. Like, thank you.
It looks amazing.
Great.
I like how she has the bigger scarf.
What does she have
Yeah.
with Manana's hair?
Yes, and
All right,
Terrible.
we're almost there.
We are almost there. Okay.
We're almost free.
And I can certainly see how it could rub people the wrong way. I am also too inquisitive. I have always stuck my nose into other people's business and find it hard to judge when it's appropriate to do so when I should have kept to myself. I could have told you that, but a bringer gets a certain allowance. It's kind of their job to intercede and help. But we're not really supposed to help people who don't want that help, unless the light says otherwise, as with our current arrangement.
This boulder was
It's probably why the light picked you. Anyway, I do need help. You've proven that much. And I'm grateful for it. Arik looks stunned. Thank you, Dalen. That means a lot. Yeah, well, don't get used to it. I'm a tsundere.
I was about to say.
No, you gotta say the tsundere line.
No.
What the fuck?
Aka.
What the
I hate how
fuck?
he's biting his lip.
What is what the fuck is that?
Yo, Snowy.
Yeah.
Why do you? Why?
What the hell?
You gave.
Why does it
you gave-
have leggings?
No, you gave Celtic sunglasses to look down, just like.
It looks so
Also,
cute.
I'm
why
sorry
does-
that
why-
the sticky bread joke is such a low-hanging, loaf.
I
Crazy.
had too much to drink.
Ed
I
Savinsky.
haven't had
Sorry,
enough.
I think my brain went off for a second. What? No, that's the only
Don't worry
reaction to
about
have
it.
is what? What the fuck, Shad?
Yeah.
I like how
Seriously.
every single chapter really is just good at getting us new bullshit to talk about.
Yeah.
Now we're
Okay,
talking
Shad
about how
can't
everyone has an inner light that basically only gauges whether or not they feel self-righteous. So anyone with like deleterious self-worth is not going to have like any light inside them at all, even though they've done nothing
Yeah.
wrong.
Wouldn't someone with depression basically be the darkest thing you could find?
Yeah, and they
Outside of
become a
shade?
shade.
Yes.
Shade?
Yes, actually.
Shad doesn't like
Secretly just
depressed
been
people.
bullying depressed people the whole time.
Yeah, he just
I
hates
just love
depressed
morality.
people.
Well, no,
He
I
hates
feel
everyone in
depressed.
Persona 3.
It's just
Is it
it's
self-reflection?
it's so frustrating. Which, because Dalen allegedly hates himself, he should actually have zero light in him now. No? Yes!
Allegedly.
He should.
Oh
You say that.
God, that's another one.
He actively
Just
thinks that he is a
nice.
horrible, monstrous person, even though he doesn't. So either he's in denial about himself, or something about this entire fucking system doesn't work, because apparently he was full of light the last time that Arik saw the old Dalen.
Correct.
Only something?
God, we gotta put
Yeah,
together
something.
a list or something for this bullshit.
The list of
Yeah.
bullshit.
Would you believe I'm in the background
goodness.
making my own fan wiki?
Yes.
Oh, we need this.
Fair enough.
Oh my god.
Well, why would you
Hold
do
on.
that? Like,
You okay?
I'm just
Good
watching
sirs.
these dogs eat these breads. That's
This is good stuff. Yeah, it's
thank you.
it's not a wiki for
Dogs.
it's not a wiki for Shadiversity
love that
stuff in
image.
particular. It's actually a wiki of BFFN. I'm putting in a bunch
You
of
have
memes
to
from
add like
former.
a tiny little spot of black.
Oh.
Oh, you're
Oh,
making
that's
a
honestly
meme
basic.
repository for
Because
bad
this is
fanfiction
the
night.
part of the thing.
Yes.
The Shadow of the Conqueror wiki, by the way, I looked that up when I was doing my rewrite. It is
Oh, you and me both.
dude, it is fucking sparse.
Okay, good. Like, all right.
I was going to say we are 31% into the fucking book, and I know so little about anyone other than Dalen. And even then, I don't know the important parts about Dalen. Just that he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
He's
For
still a
context,
a-hole.
Story.
For context, the story so far is Dalen felt bad, got into a light scuffle, got onto a car ride, jumped off, got powers, walked back to his home, got his stuff, met up with a priest, and walked to one city. Now he's going to another.
And has been lusted over by no less than like 7 women.
Of course.
And bread.
Correction, Celtic. He's
Sticky
irredeemable,
bread.
but he's not irredeemable. He's going to be redeemed. That's also 2 knights trying to find him. Are they really
It
worth
already
any
feels
mention?
Like he's been redeemed 6
Well, they
times
did
over.
get mentioned
Not right
once.
now.
Bruh, did you seriously just like, put like our boy Q-Seg under the bus? Heresy.
No, okay, but look, Q-Seg is dope, but here's the thing. Like, they haven't done anything yet.
They literally said, let's just follow this weirdo light.
They have just been following Dalen this entire time. What am I looking at with this? It's Zale coming. Did you make this?
What the
Oh,
fuck
that's
did you
cool.
fucking say about
Yeah, I
me, you
made
little
that.
blackened thing? I'll have you know I graduated
Oh my
top of my
God,
tier
dude,
near
that's
the Archknights
amazing.
and involved numerous mass
I
genocide
did
on the
not make
global
the
war.
hair. I did not make the copy pasta. I did not.
Oh yeah, I get
I invented the
impressed.
matrix.
I'm impressed.
Top sniffer. I'm the top sniffer
here.
in the entire life forces.
Okay, all right. You know what?
Another
Let me
entry,
read
but
this out in
another
full,
pass.
even though it's not going to be on
Please,
screen
please.
properly.
Please,
What the
please.
fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little blackened thing? I'll have you know I graduated top of my tyranny in the Arknights, and I've been involved in numerous mass genocides of the global world, and I have over 28 million confirmed kills. I'm trained in inventing the metric system, and I'm the top sniffer in the entire light forces. You are nothing to me but just another ass. I will wipe you with the fuck out with precision of the light, so it's nothing to me but another ass. Oh, sorry. Fuck, I can't. I can't. I can't.
Hold on, we'll get to it.
You're fucking
I'll
dead.
do that later.
Mark my effing words. You think you can get away with saying that?
Oh God.
Later.
Welcome to
This
Cardiac
This is
Country.
a copy
Thank you,
pasta and a
Dugas.
half.
I
love
like
that.
how his one hand is definitely between his legs.
Yeah.
There's no
no.
doubt about it.
Oh,
He's doing that in the source. I literally just
beating
traced
his, he's beating a sticky bread.
I was about to say.
Oh. It's accurate to his character.
No. If it was accurate to his
Even just
character,
the
again,
red
I
video,
reiterate,
that's
he would have
weird.
less ribs and more dexterity. That is accurate to his character.
Okay, true.
Okay,
All
then.
right. Well, this has been some silliness. Oh God. I really am baffled anyone could take this seriously. I am going to be fascinated to see what got changed in the other versions of this story. That is, I
Probably
wonder
not.
what he's had to modify. Anyway,
More sticky bread.
thank you all so much for joining. I hope you all had a good time. I certainly did. Reminder that we will not have Bad Fanfiction Night for 2 weeks. Again, me and Twy on vacation. We'll be at Annie Revo next
nice
weekend.
day.
So
Yeah.
if you guys see
Good
us
travels,
there,
guys.
you'll see us there. Yeah. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all on the flip side.